Alrighty, so we got a lot to talk about in Evil Dead 2. Um, so basically, the film picks up right after. Well, I don't know if it's from the first movie, but Ash has a new girlfriend, and she ends up getting possessed, and he ends up killing her. Um, then you get this whole other part where he's still stuck in this alternate reality. I think that's what you call it. Correct me if I'm wrong. You get a part where he's being thrown around and shit, and then you get another part where his hand ends up getting fucking possessed, and he cuts that shit off, but the hand ends up fucking him up a bunch of times. Even the hand can move itself, which is incredible, very incredible. He ends up cutting it off, and later find out that he turns his fucking empty hand thing into a chainsaw, but we'll get to that in a second. Um, but you basically get the whole part where you have this whole part where Ash is running through the house, and you get multiple doorways, which I'm surprised there's that many doorways in the fucking movie. Um, but then you get this new group of people, and they're I don't know, trying to do some investigation or something. I forget how it went, but basically they want to find out where the Book of the Dead was or some shit. And the bridge. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Ash tries getting out of the place, but he realizes the bridge is still fucking broken, so he goes back. But basically, what happens is that they follow this trail that leads to the cabin, and as soon as they get there, the uh, the trail disappears. I don't know how that happens, but it disappears. Ash ends up shooting one of the guy's girlfriend, and then they end up thinking he's the one that killed the girl's mom and dad, but turns out no. Then you get this whole part where they play the recording like in the first movie, and figure out that her mom and dad basically died. I think got possessed. I forget how it goes, but also forgot to mention is that Ash's girlfriend does come back, but she's fucking dead, and she's like dancing. It's like some Tim Burton shit, like some Tim Burton shit. Um, but basically what happens is that you figure out that the mom is in the cellar. Then you get the whole part where Ash is in the cellar, and then the mom's like, "Who's in my fruit cellar?" And it's funny. It's really funny. I love how much comedy they put in this movie. I really do. But basically, they help Ash out, and one of the other girls ends up getting possessed. They end up killing her. Uh, I think they do kill her. Then the other guy ends up getting stabbed in the back. The one that yells Bon Jovi or some shit. But before that happens, he makes Ash and the girl that's I guess uh what do you call it? I don't know, in love with Ash or some shit. Um, but before all that happens, there's a part where Ash becomes undead, like he's a zombie, and he ends up trying to get in and kill the girl. I really don't know her name. I just fucking don't. I watch these films not for names, okay? But then you get this whole other part where Ash is hearing all the fucking furniture talk like it's some fucking Blues Clues shit. Um, but back to what I was saying. They end up finding these papers, and the guy ends up putting the papers down in the cellar, which you need the papers in order to reverse everything. Blah blah blah. Apparently the papers go back to 1300 AD, and will the ending is that exactly. But I'll get to that in a second. Um, but apparently, the guy's girlfriend ends up getting taken in the woods. She gets dragged, and I don't know. it doesn't show her death. She just gets dragged to a tree. Like, it reminds me of the first girl in the first movie that gets that shit wrapped around her. Um, but at least this time, the fucking woods wasn't trying to fuck her. But the guy ends up getting stabbed in the back. Then you get this whole other part. Meanwhile, Ash is fucking undead, and the girl's trying to shut the door, but the guy is literally in the door. She does it at least 2 to 3 more or 4 more times, and then she fully gets him in. I think he does die. Wait, no. I think he does die. I could be wrong. Then you get this whole other part where they're in the cellar and Ash is fighting off the fucking, I don't know, the girl's mother that's possessed and undead. He ends up killing her, cutting her from limb to limb, and then you get this whole rocket by baby bullshit. It catches the mom off guard. The mom really looks like the little foot thing with the long neck. I don't know what you call that animal. It literally looks like a dog. I don't know. I'll put a picture of it up here. But um, then as soon as she starts saying the whole thing, the conda or some shit, the woods end up. Well, I don't know. It's like giant tree monster, and it ends up grabbing Ash, and the monster is fucking ugly as shit. It like reminds me of the thing from Hellraiser. It really reminds me of the thing from Hellraiser. The final boss thing at the final capture moment. I don't know what you call it, but they end up reversing all of it. But a giant portal thing opens. Ash ends up getting sucked in. I don't know if the woman dies. She ends up getting that little thing in the back that the same guy got from earlier. And then Ash ends up getting taken to which I guess is 1300 AD because you see knights and shit as soon as he wakes up. They were gonna kill him, but you see this pterodactyl fucking ugly creature being that looks like a witch. Ash ends up shooting it, not her. I don't know if it's a woman or not. And he kills it, and then they start saying "hail" something towards Ash, thinking that he's their savior or some shit. And then the movie ends with him saying no, no, and yeah. So overall, is it better than the first one? By far, yes. It's way better than the first movie. I mean, the Evil Dead movie is it's a decent film, but I like the sequel better because it has a lot more comedy and it makes it more better storytelling. I think good characters, even though the original did have good characters. I love the whole monster shit. I basically loved all of it. And I didn't know Ash could be possessed, but yeah. So that's pretty much about it. If I had to give this movie a rating, I'd probably give it like I'd probably give it a 9. Yeah, 9's a fair fucking um a fair rating. No, 9.5. In my opinion, I think this is the best Evil Dead movie. I don't know yet because gonna be watching Army of Darkness and Evil Dead 2016 and then Evil Dead Rise. But yep, that's pretty much about it. Army of Darkness is next.